Working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
And that's the thing about comedy. You wake up and you don't know if you're funny that day. Hey, thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Check 1, check 2. Thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear me. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I can't hear myself. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. There's something. Let me turn. Let me adjust a little the micros. Thumbs up if you can hear. Thumbs up if you can hear. And that's how we're going to do it. Thumbs up. Anybody. I mean, anyone can literally thumbs up if you can hear my voice. Because I can't. Okay, there we go. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go live. All fun and games. The Friday edition. Something like a podcast, hilarious commentary, trending topics, celebrity guests, and interesting people all rolled into one. And it goes down right here. From East Coast, West Coast. Shout out to everybody tuning in on the West Coast. I see you right here. No sound effects. I'm at work again, so we just gonna do what we do. We came to do, man. Shoot the breeze a little bit. A lot of stuff to talk about. Let me bring my guy in. The other half of the show. Welcome in, John Watson, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's good?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what's good with you?
Ain't nothing too much. How's my mic sound? I sound all right?
Yeah, it's just a little crisp. It's crisp.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
I'll take crisp. I'll
Crisp
take crisp.
Kringle. Yeah.
All right, that'll work. What's good with you,
Everything
champ?
cooler? Oh man, just trying to adjust to the weather dip itch. You know what I mean? I think it was a week ago. It was 70 something.
Yeah, it was summer. Spring last week. What do you call that?
Yeah. Summer, spring,
Summer
something.
springer.
And then went to fall, and we skipped fall because the temperatures fell. Is what happened.
Right.
And so yeah, but December. Look at that. December is almost gone already. Look at it. Day 2.
Right.
It's
almost New Year's.
Almost New Year's again.
Right.
Again.
Looking forward to Valentine's Day shopping.
yeah. In a couple of weeks.
Skip it all.
In a couple of weeks.
Valentine's Day cards will be out very soon.
Yeah. Oh man. What's the cuffing challenge? Cuff it challenge. And then what is that?
Oh.
What's the set free phrase? What's the phrase for being set free in the spring? Was there ever a phrase? It's cuff it and then release? Is it catch and release?
I think it's cuff and release. I just think it's something like that. Yeah. I think it's kind of I don't know. We might be able to pen one and
and then put it on shirts.
Put it on a shirt and you know what I mean?
Right. Catch and release. It's catch and
release
season.
A little check box next to it, you know what I mean? Like
February 15th is catch and release season. Mm-hmm. It's the beginning of catch and release season.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
No, I got it. It's gaming season.
Gaming
is catch and release. There's a play on, in gaming, sometimes you catch and release,
Gaming season, and then the caricature has to be of a fisherman, literally throwing back a big mouth bass, a big mouth bass, literally.
Oh, get your big bass back in the sea.
Yeah.
Big bass.
With your big bass.
Hey, shout out these big bass broads. Get you out of here.
Get them out of here. All right, so let's get to it, man, because the environment is a little different once again.
Yeah,
I mean, as you can see,
it's not a hostile work environment, but it's a work environment nonetheless.
It's a work environment, which normally is not the case, but it's work environment, which is interesting.
We gotta build out that third studio.
Yeah, super chats are on, by the way. The building fund. Super chats, aka the building fund. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but no. So this week, this will really, and also, I'm waiting on. There's some World Cup discussion that may take place here momentarily, so we're waiting on that too. But I want to get right into it, man. I don't want to get too serious, but I feel like this would be the only time, because of the 48-hour news cycle and how quickly stories move. This would be the only time that I get to make this rant. I was thinking about making a social media post. But I would have overthought it. It would have been too intensive and comprehensive. But I got to talk about LeBron and my theory of what could happen if this catches fire.
Okay.
So randomly, I woke up to this the other day. Let me go ahead and play this. Everybody reposted it. I'm gonna post the audio from a post game press conference where LeBron said something that I thought was game changing, and I'll
Okay.
tell you why.
Yes.
Let's go to let's go here and then there and then there and
In
then
LeBron news.
in LeBron news, which is necessary. All right, here we go.
I got one question for you guys before you guys leave. I was thinking when I was on my way over here,
Can we hear
I
this?
was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy. We're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that people, black people, have been through in America. And I feel like as a black man, as a black athlete, as someone with power and a platform, I got one question for you guys before you guys.
Okay, so that's I wish I don't know with the whole version.
Yeah,
but
it's
you
a little
can
bit
find it
abridged. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, this is the bridge version. So here a couple of things if you got a chance to watch it, or even know what he was talking about. So last week the this picture was released. Somebody I don't know who it was, but somebody was like, "Hey, look
See,
what we found."
this is when you remember that old school website classmates.com.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is when that
yeah.
goes. This when that goes. And you know, classmates.com gone wrong. You know what I mean? Somebody
Yeah.
finally puts up that old picture.
Yeah, that whole
You
picture.
know what I mean?
Jerry Jones in the crowd, looking curiously on as and the truth
But
came out.
also looking curiously like Jerry Jones right now.
Yes, completely. That I thought that was fascinating. A little bit of time travel
Like,
face.
yeah, they say white don't crack, but I mean,
It stays the same.
it
It
stays
keeps
the
the
same
same
clearly.
shade.
You know what I mean? Because damn, he looks like Jerry Jones.
He looks like Jerry Jones right now. Like he
Right.
could have owned the team in that photo.
Yeah,
Um,
he might already own the team at that point.
Hey, the guy to the right of him looks like the guy in every 80s movie that was like the nerd. The redhead kid in every 80s movie kind of looks like him.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this picture came out. So LeBron, let's just take a
The
gander.
cast to Leave It to Beaver
Yeah, everybody in one photo.
in
The
one photo.
entire 9 seasons of
Right.
Leave It to Beaver.
Right.
Um,
If you just zoomed in, that might be the cast after party. You never know.
So, first of all, I got to say LeBron's sweater is absolutely stunning. I have to say that. I have to give that man his flowers, even the flowers that are already on his sweater. I have to give them to him.
Yeah.
Because he gets, we roast him a lot. He gets taken down often in the media, and people say they couldn't hear the clip, so we got to find a way for. You might have to Google it. But basically, what he said, and this is what is important to me because I have a theory. I have a theory. It needs to be published. He said, "I want to address." You could tell it was clearly rehearsed. He was ready for smoke. He woke up and chose violence. He said, "I want to know why you guys, the media, have not asked me about Jerry Jones." He said, "When the Kyrie thing was happening, everybody had a question. But when it comes to things dealing with my people, all of a sudden, nobody has a question about the Jerry Jones photo. I'm surprised. I've been waiting on you to ask. You have not asked." Somebody tried to jump in, say something, trying to mansplain. And he was like, "Nope, I don't even want you to answer. I just want you to think about what I'm saying." I find it funny and ironic that with the Kyrie thing, you had all the questions in the world, but not one question for the Jerry Jones photo that came out this week. And I was sitting there in the morning in my drawers, slow clapping. I was slow. I was like, finally. I've always said this. So here's a number. I'm excited for a number of reasons.
Okay.
One, the last time I saw LeBron, I didn't like his face.
What face was he
I
presenting?
didn't. I just when I don't like you, I don't even like your face. I don't want to
Okay.
see you.
All right.
So when he did the
Sounds
little,
personal.
yeah,
Sure.
when he copped the plea for not defending Kyrie that week when everybody, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A, Charles Barkley, Shaq, all were poised and ready to make a statement admonishing Kyrie Irving and he's an idiot, he's an imbecile, and LeBron was like, I don't think what he did was right, and it hurt a lot of people, and it was like so unsolicited for one, and two, it was like it didn't fit. So coming from him, I was like, LeBron, you actually could have said nothing, like Kevin Durant. You're expected to say, but you could have said nothing. So when he danced and dodged, I was like, I was kind of blown. I took offense to that. So to see him turn the car around, circle back, and spin the block in the way he did, I was like, yes. Here's the second reason why I was so excited. Because I have been saying forever, all you have to, I say it on stage, only way to beat racism is with better racism.
Yeah.
Like the fact that
yes.
we never turn the tables on the people that need tables turned on them. And I'm not speaking violence. I'm not speaking any of that. What I'm saying is when fight fire with fire, when these reporters ask these dumb questions, like you should be able to sting them back and put them in their place, much like we saw with Kyrie when he did when it initially took place. But to be able to like, yo, you what are you even asking me about? Like, matter of fact, today I'm only talking about basketball. And matter of fact, that question you have for me, I need you to go ask Josh Allen. Matter of fact, I want to know, and this is I'm saying this is what in my dream world, this is what the athlete would be saying back to reporters. Hey, my man, great question. I want you to go ask that to I want you to ask Aaron Rodgers how he feels about Brett Favre stealing the money.
Right.
And look, and right into the camera too. Hey, real quick, the mass shooting the other day. You got any comments about that? I want you to go ask Travis Kelce what he thinks about, and really just turn up, because you know what will happen? It's simple math. I say this all the time. They will stop with the BS.
Yes.
They will stop. If you turn the game back on them, they will stop with the BS. But it can't be the singular guy on an island. It has to be everybody.
What they need to do is have a meeting. They need to have a meeting of, Players Association, cool, Yeah. But then they need to have that other meeting. You know what I mean? Like everybody, when everybody at the job, when you're at the job, y'all gotta have that other meeting. Like, okay, okay, that's cool. Hey, we need to kick back for a second, just in the hallway, real quick. You know what I mean? Get on one accord and get on the same page. And, like, listen,
bring everybody up to speed, and it can be simple. Hire writers, like comedians. Because I be sitting there, I be like, oh no, this is what you could have said. Like if all of the black athletes did it at the same way, at the same time, every press conference, that whole system would change.
What do you think that is? Do you think it's like LeBron, obviously he's at a certain point in his career, right? Let's move that aside. But like, is it to such a point now where like whatever, like you hit that Billy and like, you know what, fam? Like my money is my money at this point. Maybe it's not as touchable as, I don't know, obviously Kanye's money was touchable, and I'm not going to go down on Kanye, but I'm just saying his money was touchable. Like, is it because his money is a different kind of maybe untouchable or unscathed, like tomorrow after I speak, I'm not going to be worth half what I'm worth. Type of thing. Is there some level of freedom? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, he definitely. I mean, 20 years in, sure, but I think his team is so solid, and he's 1-2 people removed from probably some key thought leaders, some key thinkers in the world that we probably don't even know about.
Right.
To be like, hey man, take a look at it this way. And he like, oh yeah, that's crazy.
Brother Kanye, I'm going to ask that you respectfully Convey my wishes to the people.
Yeah.
Yes, brother minister.
Yeah. But I feel like LeBron though with the athletes though, it's a special, particular easy maneuver if everybody got on board. Stop worrying about your money. And it's easy for me to say that, but I'm trying to tell you, history has shown if you all did it, you all cannot lose. Like that's the math part that we don't get.
Yeah.
If you
we
all
do
did
it.
it,
Yeah. Everybody got to be. You can't run scared. Like after LeBron go, you gotta be like, okay, he done started. Okay, it's happening. You can't be like, I ain't doing it once he starts.
Yeah. They just send you the text message, and then after the game, they're like, what do you think about Kanye's recent I would like you to ask JJ Watt.
Right.
And then just leave.
Right.
That's great. That's a great question. I would like you to ask Alex Wilson, and then walk away. It just because they don't ask them. Put it back on even the first one with Kyrie and the first guy, when over the course of 2 days he kept asking the same question. If you just put it back on them, and then everybody did it, like the way LeBron said it, he said, "Look, I'm gonna say this. I don't even want your answer. I just find it curious. Ain't nobody talking about Jerry Jones' picture the way y'all talked about Kyrie."
Now, if you're Patrick Mahomes, does your head explode?
Yeah. Well,
like I don't know. Mommy, daddy.
Oh, that's harsh. Well, the reporter's like, well, we tried to ask Patrick Mahomes, and he said he didn't. Yeah, but I just it was so smooth. It was polite. It was concise. The hand spanking.
The part for me was definitely not only the Cliff Huxtable 2022 sweater, because I do appreciate the sweater.
Yeah, sweater's
but
tough.
The part for me was no.
Yes.
No. I didn't ask you to speak.
Yeah. Yes.
That part right there.
Yes.
That was that part right like that. Like, hey, champ. When money's talking,
I'm talking.
I'm speaking. Right.
Yes, I'm speaking.
I mean, it was that infamous now Kamala Harris moment without her having to say I'm speaking, or it was better than reclaiming my time.
Right.
It was literally, hey man, I didn't ask you to talk.
I didn't
ask you to talk.
Yeah. Is it your turn or is it my turn?
Right. I'm pretty sure I was still talking.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need you to. And if this right here is the.
The hand. Yeah. And that's why I said it got me so excited.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
the best.
That's the
best part.
time we need to be on. And again, it's not violence. It's stern. It's
eloquent.
like,
It's stern and eloquent, but it's stern and eloquent.
It's like I'm not even going to address you because you're full of BS right now, and I don't even. So here's what I'm saying, and I need you to listen, and do better, or else I'm not even going to answer any more of your questions because I don't even. You're incredible to me. You're incredulous. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask Luca. I need you to ask Luca what does he think about the Jerry Jones thing and or Ukraine. Ask Luca about Ukraine.
Right.
How does he feel about the Russians? And I need his opinion.
That also goes in. I didn't see it. I more so kind of saw the news blurbs about it. But asking the foreign press, asking the U.S. guy about U.S. politics, like dude, like.
Yeah, and see,
ain't you from the country where can't nobody do nothing? How you gonna ask me about U.S. politics?
Yes,
people, man.
That's another one. That's another one.
I mean? Like,
I think, and people always go back to this. We can't expect athletes to take those heady positions. No, yes, you can.
Yeah,
they have to read. They have to read playbooks. It's 2022.
Right.
Like, they should be on page the same way. Like, hey man, first of all, that's not what we're talking about here. And secondly, ain't you, just like you said, don't you, ain't you the one that, wait a minute, check, Iran? Look. I know that ain't Iran talking.
Right.
I know that ain't you. That's not you, Iran, is it?
Totally break out the Iran.
Yeah, because and he tried to check him on the pronunciation. I'd be like, oh, Iran? Is Iran in the room? I know that's not y'all talking.
Right.
But we need, because they're going for that viral moment. They're going for that wrist slap.
It's the
They
same
do
thing.
not
What
ask.
was
They
your
do not
guy?
ask them other athletes. They do not ask white athletes no heady questions at all.
Yeah.
They
But
don't.
it's like again, it goes back to your guy where the whole Kyrie thing spawned from in the first place. I was looking for his 5 minutes of shine.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And that was the gaslight for them. You know, the bat signal went up, the Thundercat, sword was lit, and all the reporters go, yeah, let's start asking these gotcha questions.
Yeah.
So I can get my, I can get my little Christmas bonus popping real quick, and maybe I'll get, my little corner on ESPN where I get a 5-minute rant, once a week because I didn't ask, a hard hitting question, and I kept asking it.
What's
right here, man,
yeah,
hey, man.
yeah.
I'm talking right now. Just to pipe down, champ. I love it.
And if he'd have followed up with and it's funny because nothing. Brett Favre, nothing. Y'all don't have
nothing.
He should have came out the shower and be like, "Hey, I'm ready to talk about Brett Favre. You got any questions?"
Right.
And then everybody, "Oh, that's not where we were going." No, well, that's if we're not going there, then I ain't talking. I don't have nothing to say.
I got a double. I'm cool.
Yeah.
We want to. That's all well and good. But do y'all see the Brett Favre thing is still out there, like with nothing? Nobody's going to anything.
You don't want my opinion on that? You don't want to hear? Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about how Jerry Jones at 14 was having his mind sculpted.
Yeah.
That can affect his future adult life. Attending a rally to prevent the blacks from attending school, like no one. And Dr. Clarkin says black athletes have to carry their professional team and their race. Sadly, it's been like that forever, which is true. And my suggestion is no more heavy lifting. I'm saying just spread that load around.
Just turn the table. It's simple. Mm-hmm. We're good on sarcasm. Mm-hmm. What's the guy? Marshawn Lynch would be great at it.
Yes.
But I need every athlete to Marshawn up and and really point out the hypocrisy. You think you get fined and you think you'll lose money. If you just point it out, hypocrisy.
Right. What can they do but go, you gotta.
And then the next time they cut to the baby, and then when they come back, they're doing something completely different. They're doing something completely different. The whole mechanism would shift, but they all have to. And so I put that on Twitter, and you should have seen the responses of people that look like us and how they was no, it wouldn't work, and you can't do that. And then
the blacks were receptive.
Oh man, I was like, you're missing my point. If they all did it, you could not penalize them, and they would still be hooping. But these press conferences, you gotta flip these press conferences, man.
Like, wasn't your man?
That's my theory.
Was that a goof, or was Kyrie like playing in like Skechers the other night?
No, so I don't know if it was a goof, but they dropped him.
Yes.
So Nike dropped him.
Yeah,
so he was playing in Skechers and then Hanes tights.
Yes.
Which again, amazing.
They still give the business.
It's still giving you. If you dropping 20 on me in Skechers, I'm leaving the league. I can't stay in the league. I cannot stay in professional basketball. But
not only that, but anybody on the court with Nikes on is like, these ain't for goddamn.
Right? Yes.
It ain't the shoes.
It's not the shoes. It's not the shoe. And again, even with stuff like that, you could crumble the whole system.
Right.
You crumbling the whole system. You like, no, it's not the shoes.
Like,
and
I would do that,
170.
and I would get on if I was him, I would get on my whatever social media. You know what I mean? Scot-free commercial. I ain't even trying to get no paper. I'm like, hey man, I ain't gonna hold you. These sketches right here was comfortable as hell.
Yeah.
Feeling good about myself. Drop 25. Did my thing, and like, Skechers.
That's the commercial right there.
Yeah, that's the commercial right there.
What else can I say? And then that's it.
It was Skechers. Like, apparently Nike had nothing to do with this the whole time.
So Dr. Clarkson says Hanes' new slogan, maybe the world is flat. Listen, that right there. So he gets the buckets, and then they show him walking off into the distance into a horizon, and then it says Kyrie Irving flat out.
Wait, even better. I got
flat out.
I'm gonna up the
Okay.
I'm gonna up it real quick. He walks right out, right? But he walks right out to the edge of the earth.
The edge of the
And
earth.
looks over.
Flat out do it.
Right.
Yeah. Man, that's all it would take. A lot of these, man, 2022, man, I really got this theory. A lot of these systems could crumble just from being exposed. Like we've been conditioned so hard as consumers that if you see it on TikTok all the time, people breaking stuff down and this is that and this is that, and it makes you look at things that you've looked at one way all your life completely differently. And I'm saying to the point of where we're always the victim or the afterthought or the punchline. Man, turn that around, man. Turn them tables, man. Man, turn them tables. So it's right there. It's right there. But you got to believe that you can do it, though.
But look, is it because we're nothing to lose dudes?
Because what?
Because we're a couple of nothing to lose type of guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
Because I feel like these cats are so I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want to use the wrong word. They like
programmed,
but they're institutionalized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like most of us.
But and that goes back to my point about LeBron. Like it's like, yo, fam, like if bouncing the ball ends tomorrow, you know, I might still have ability because of everything else that's going on. And I got other interest in he's good. I got 20-something years in. I'm okay. Or 20 years in at this point, I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's that level of freedom to say, hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I mean? There's that freedom. But like young guy, whoever is still trying to, create his legacy or whatever.
That's because that's what they think. That's what they think. And I wish it was just like
that's the system,
If it was 5 players on every team that was like, hey, in the locker room, this is what we're doing today.
The 5 starters.
This is what we're doing. Don't worry about if you don't do it, you're gonna get traded or you can find stuff.
We'll be all right.
No, we'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
This is what we're doing. When they ask you this, you say this.
Right. When they go low.
Yeah, we down there with them.
We down there with them, right?
Right.
We don't just hover right down there with them.
Yeah, get your defensive stance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I mean?
Get your defensive stance.
Get
down.
Get down low and post
low.
up. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Plant your feet. We'll be fine.
I see it, man. I really see it. And it would be fun to watch. If they flip it would be so fun to watch. It's because I was there's a guy, Prime Objective, Georgetown great street baller and one, Lonnie Harrell, whatever. I watch his commentary on social media, right? And he's an expert in the field, and he has a high level of skill. So he has integrity. He's authentic. So he talks about all the time about how crappy a lot of these endorsement deals are, and he was saying stuff that I didn't even know. He was saying how I think he named De'Aaron Fox had like a big zero endorsement deal with whatever shoe brand, right? But guess what the nature of the deal was?
What?
So this $500,000 endorsement deal was all product.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
All product. So you can say I'm a signed athlete and I have this endorsement deal value, but they're not paying me in cash. They paying me in gear.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
Here you 23,
ain't that much clothes,
24.
Fam.
Ain't that much clothes in the world.
Who we clothing?
Who's advising you?
Right, but are we clothing my whole fam? Like what? Like you can't clothe me in 15 minutes worth of clothes, fam.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna play for a team, and I'm already getting the warm ups. You know what I mean? Like my kids don't need that much sweatsuits and gym socks, fam. Like
and after a while, I don't even like your stuff anymore because it's too much. I got too much of it.
Yeah, like I got too much of it. Like
yeah,
that's not even think about it. Like for any given brand, Armour, Nike, Adidas, blah blah blah. You give me $10,000 worth of stuff. I have everything. I have everything, and whatever mine's been, the value of it is not 10,000. It's exponential to that.
Right.
But I have $10,000 worth of your stuff. I don't need any more of your stuff. So anything you give me after that is just like, what am I doing with it? What's the true value of it?
And his point was there are still athletes coming out of school now, 21, 20, 19, who are still signing deals like this. And I'm like, it's too late in the game for that to still be happening. Like there's gotta be and even you look at what Dion is doing at Jackson State, right?
Okay.
You're like, great, he started it. It's a movement. And I'm saying with past movement, that should be the only course of action for your star kid as he exits high school is what black program is he going?
Yeah.
It should even be if everybody was on the same page, everything would change.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah. Change. What do they say? Change the narrative. That's the
change the narrative.
You gotta change the narrative. You know what I mean?
You gotta use those terms.
Use those terms. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is, man. You gotta once we start collectively moving differently, right? Then as the same said collective, they start addressing you as such because it's like, yo, I can't get with the okie doke no more. I can't do I can't give you the dog and pony and expect you to kowtow or fumble your words or what have you. Like, oh, they on game now. We're we on game, so it's like I can't play the same nonsense with them that I normally play.
Yeah, and it's just
and they're gonna love you regardless. Because guess what? They're gonna love you regardless.
Because they're gonna, and that's my point. Especially with the athletes, especially NBA, it's not you. They're gonna love you regardless. Put the ball in the hole, win that chip, win them games.
Right, you know what I mean? That's all.
You can have a smart mouth in the press conference. You can clap back, like
as long as you're
not vile or evil.
Look, as long as you're not dating my daughter.
Yeah, they love sarcasm.
Right.
Oh, look at
as long as you're not dating my daughter.
Look at the spunky little colored guy. He's got spunk. Like, we so quick to clap back at each other, but I'm like, yo, clap at these people to get them off your case.
Right.
Everybody clap.
Yeah.
That's how I look at
it. He's as clever as one of us.
Yeah.
Isn't that special?
Yeah.
This Negro's got training.
So I just had to get that off my chest. I thought it was a brilliant move. If I had a round of applause, I would run it right now. I thought that was just amazing, and I was like, yo, there's more. We need more of this. That can't be the last. It's entertaining. I need that.
Yeah, we need
make it happen.
We need now CP3 got to get on game because he got shoved in.
Yay! Wow!
He got shoved in, so he might get up on game and start spitting some knowledge too, just to get that heat up off of him. You know,
man. Ye sent a stray, man. I don't even. An interesting week. Now, even with the Ye thing,
that man was in his sleep. That man was in his sleep. It was like,
even him, even Ye going on Alex Jones. He can come back from that. All he got to do.
I didn't realize Alex Jones and his $1 billion lawsuit losing self had a show. Like, how'd that still work?
Well, he's never not had a show, but he still hasn't learned his lesson. He has not learned his lesson.
Like, how does he? Right? Yeah. Like, whoa. Like, okay.
He's not learned his lesson.
Okay,
but Ye going on there. All he has to do is say, "That wasn't me, fam," because he had the mask on. You know what I mean? I would dispute.
But at some point. At some point, Alex Jones goes, "Is this really Kanye?" Because he got the mask on. Blah, blah. I mean, I saw he's being facetious, but like,
yeah.
Like, your man, son. I don't even know. Like, is he trying to get? Does he want off? Does he want off the planet?
I think.
You know what I'm saying?
He went off this ride. Yeah.
Yeah. He was not in a metaphysical. I'm talking about like, does he want Jeff Bezos to drop him off on like Mars? He's saying I just want to go to the moon, fam. Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Give me 6 months of air.
Like, I don't think he wants to be on Earth. I think he wants to just go somewhere else.
And I really don't have an opinion. It's no opinion to have. Everybody keep talking. I'm like, what do y'all?
I don't have opinions on assholes anymore.
There's no. It's bigger than that.
Yeah, he's just an asshole.
I don't even think it's no. I think he's just. What would he be doing? What would that be classified as? I think,
Uh-huh.
because everybody's getting sensitive. If trolling was a person,
It's beyond trolling. Like
it has no direction. It has no direction.
none.
It has no
Non
point of origin.
sequiturs
It has no. It has
and
no
just
beginning.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
has no end.
If I don't know.
It's just his eyes are open.
Yeah.
His lungs are puffing, and he just says what he thinks will get your attention. I
It's
think.
like the funny thing is, given the whole week, like if you take the full, well, I guess a little bit more than a week now, but given the last 10 days or so, and consider it's like if Trump was a black dude.
Oh, him?
Yeah, because Trump. Yeah, listen, you put put him in whiteface and a red tie with a navy blue suit.
He's saying the same thing.
He's saying the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying the same stuff. It's like random just shots fired
I
so for no reason, and like, you know,
I don't know
if I shot somebody in the middle of Times Square, they're gonna love me regardless. That type of, you know what I mean?
You ever watched water? Like you throw seeds or pebbles into water and you just watch what happens.
Yeah, right.
I think Kanye is just like watching water. Like I really don't have an opinion. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or the air between my eyeballs and the water. I don't know. I have no opinion because I think he's just doing it just because he knows it's weird and it'll bother you. Like let's go.
Like, what's the end game though? That's the main question. What's the end game, fam?
There's no end game. Did you see the first Doctor Strange when it just kept looping at the end? We just
right. It's just like, oh, okay,
that's it.
Right.
And I think it's one of those.
I think like he's like setting up for like when the actual story comes out and it's a somber news report that, you know, the man we know as Ye, but Kanye West has been fill in the blank, and by fill in the blank could be has been arrested, has been committed, or has been found somewhere unresponsive. Like he's doing a preamble so that none of those will be shocking when it happens.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be. You know, they're gonna lock me up in the psych ward, fam.
And even if I'm dead, fam, I'm gonna still be alive. I'm gonna still be alive,
right,
fam.
You know, but like he's setting up shop for like one of those to not, and none of them will be shocking. It's just like, oh, that makes sense.
But so I thought that I had this thought when the judge awarded Kim $200,000 a month. I was like,
and she worth 9.
Yeah, right.
900. She worth 900. He's now worth 400. She worth 900.
And I'm thinking maybe he was tanking so that the bill would be lower. That's because just think about it. He was at a Billy 2 weeks ago. That number might have been higher.
Could be.
That number might have been higher.
Could be. Well, I know the realest thing he ever wrote was 18 years. You know what I'm saying? The realest thing he ever wrote out of everything. The guy was a prophet. He had no idea.
All right, so let's take a look at what got him just recently, as of I guess the last few hours, kicked off of Twitter.
Oh, he's kicked off of Twitter now.
Yeah.
How can you get kicked off a platform where it's Amsterdam?
Yeah,
how do you
where
get
anything goes?
That's a high skill set.
Yes,
that's a high skill set. You know what I'm saying?
And so that's what people are failing to look at. That's the question.
Right.
That's the real question.
So, like Twitter became Vegas, and you got kicked out of Vegas.
Yeah, you got kicked out of Vegas, right?
How?
So so this is what he posted. So this is and now Elon Musk, he ain't about dirt because he posted the little phone conversation between them.
Hilarious.
So see, like you ain't here? Nothing. You common.
Because that's what gone too far, and then that's what Kanye responded.
Well, that was the post. That's what he posted.
Oh wow, Jesus.
Love speech. Maybe an album is coming. I don't know. No, album is coming probably. who made you the judge is Elon, I guess. And then he says, and then he says in Jesus' name, and then man, this is just super weird. First of all, for Elon to engage and then post his interaction, I'm like, are you a 14-year-old TikToker?
That's what I'm saying. Like the world is being taken over by goofballs that are in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
man.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't have an opinion. I don't even. People are like, well, what do you think about that? I don't even know what it is. Like even the
needs
Nazi
to catch a ride on SpaceX and have them drop him off on the top end of the tour. Like now I'm not coming back, fam. I want to stay out here and just, you know what I'm saying?
I think he in some interviews he's saying the wildest things that other people have said to see if anybody will come out of the shadows and be like, I agree. But no one no one is coming.
Right.
No one is coming. No, but I don't think he's for lack of a better word, I don't think he's crazy. I don't.
What do you think you think this is all a calculated, diabolical?
No. I think it's just breathing. You know, remember we learned back in the 80s when we learned about in biology, like amoeba.
Yeah.
He's a paramecium.
Oh, okay.
he's just a living organism. Like just swimming in any direction. Like there's nothing.
You know what's funny? I feel like in my mental clock, I could be wrong, but I feel like in my mental clock, it was a year ago where we were talking about the Kanye documentary that was on Netflix.
Yes.
Right?
Earlier this year. It wasn't that long ago.
Was it early this year? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, like, it's so funny how, like, even that, if you watch that now, press it up against what's going on right now, and you just go, yo, man, like, what the hell happened to you, man? Like, what was it? Was it just the interview is just are you just being you right now? Was your mom's the governor of all of this and like keeping everything in? Or like did life just was it the Kardashian? You know what I mean? You got a little taste of that, you know what I mean? And that sets you off
also he's moving around unrestricted. That doesn't seem interesting to nobody.
Yeah, I mean it's obvious.
He was in Frederick, Maryland, at a cafe downtown Frederick.
He was where?
And then he was in Frederick, Maryland last week, and then went to the airport and got on a private plane from Frederick.
To go where?
And where'd he come from?
Hey, the only private planes in Frederick is when you also helping the pilot navigate. Ain't no private airports in Frederick. You sitting up front because ain't no seats back. That's just you and the pilot.
But is he in Ubers? Is he? And then he just shows up at these podcasts. Like I added him on Twitter. I was like, "Yo, come do my show, fam."
Hey, listen,
you doing everybody's
why
show?
Not? You know what I mean? Like, why not?
But nobody finds that odd that he like. So I say this, it's not conspiratorial. I'm just saying this: when they don't want you to be seen, you not seen, fam. You not seen. He shows up everywhere, just as is. There's no people. There's no person. No coach.
And he's showing up with Latino white supremacists.
Yeah, but he's just showing up solo as is. Like how?
Wait a minute. Are you saying there's more than one Kanye? Are we going down?
No, I'm saying there's more to it.
Okay. There's absolutely more to it. There's absolutely more to it. I mean, like for all we know, he might could still be a billionaire because other revenue is coming and says, "Hey man,
yeah."
You know what I'm saying?
They used to have to clear the streets for him to, but now he just shows up.
Up.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't have an opinion. I don't. That's my opinion. It's no opinion. Like it ain't. It is and it ain't at the same time. If that makes sense. Yeah.
You know, I think I might have sparked this conversation, but I hate giving like stuff like that energy because like we'll never know the full agenda until one day when it really unfolds and illuminates. If I dare to use the word illuminates with within the context of the conversation.
Yeah.
But like we'll see. It might be just be as simple as the album. It might be whatever. Because he's not serious about being president. We all know that's nonsense.
Yeah.
But
is it?
Oh, come on. Come on.
Herschel Walker, we thought he wasn't serious, and he's almost winning.
Hey, by the way, wait a second. When did polls close in Atlanta? Like,
I think the 5th or the 6th.
Okay, because people are currently voting, right? Like currently, like it's just an ongoing process at this point. Okay.
So, in closing, because I gotta shut this down. So I got a full transparency. The Foolishness Friday Live was supposed to be ready today.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to be ready for release. Thousands of people are on standby, ready to download. I watched a few versions of it. There were some revisions that I had to make, and some pieces had to go out, and some pieces had to come back in. And so because of that, I fell behind schedule, and it was sent. It was the final version was sent today, and it's going to take a while to upload. So hopefully
you were busy in the editors
yes,
room
actually
on the cutting room floor. And
so on the way out, I'm going to do what we always do. I'm going to show a clip of the intro. The intro alone, all 200 people of you watching this show right now, when I tell you it's the moisture that it's going to bring you, the moisture.
I don't know if I should be, you know what I'm saying, like pleased or grossed out by that.
No, it is absolutely the work that was. I almost want to hold it and release it in theaters.
Oh, okay. You know what's funny? I just had a thought that I didn't have before. It's a very selfish thought. But since we're talking, it's just you and I talking. Nobody else is listening.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like as I was, once again, in the background, of the situation, but definitely there, like I feel like I might have been an extra in that I could almost have been in it, but I'm curious now to see if I got cut.
Well, there are some parts, a lot of things got cut, so it's possible.
Okay, well there's that.
Yeah.
I'll lower my expectations.
Yeah. But I want to show the intro before we go, just to give you kind of. I really,
for all the fellas listening, prepare to moisten up.
yeah, moisten up. I really just want to hold it and release it in theaters. I mean, it could happen. Hold on, stand by. I just want to show you guys just the intro,
Okay.
The intro.
The intro. We talking about the cold open.
No. Well, this is after the cold open.
Okay.
This is after the Herschel Walker sketch, a la Saturday Night Live. Wait a minute. And then we're gonna leave on this. Okay, but I can't really show that because then you're gonna see.
So while you're looking, what's your new projected release date? What do we think?
Hopefully tomorrow evening.
Okay.
With some, because the rendering that takes hours. It's a big file.
Rendering, that seems so technical and professional. That's like a technical professional firm. Like we had to render it down.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Hold on. Okay. Can you hear that?
I don't hear. I heard. No.
Okay.
No,
all right.
I didn't hear anything.
Here we go. Watch this. This is for everybody. Okay. I'm only doing this once.
Okay.
Live from the DC Winery, it's the Karen Hunter Foolishness Friday Live. She looks like a
what's the deal? How you feel?
She looks like a movie star. Like a chocolate candy bar.
It's all right, it's only me.
No, wait a minute, Miss,
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Karen Hunter.
So that's all I'm gonna give you right now. Yeah, that's I was excited.
I can selfishly say, look, I hit the button on time on that.
Yeah.
So that joint is gonna be a good watch.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna be a good watch. I would suggest anybody that wasn't there, or even if you were there, and maybe your food came and you were
an hour and a half late, maybe.
But like you upping your meal. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
sometimes when you hungry and you may or hangry, depending on how long you're
Right.
waiting for your food. You know what I mean? You probably maybe didn't focus on something, and you might have missed a joke, or you might have missed a one-off. Go back and rewatch it. You never know what you missed.
So there's some things put in place, and I'm the target is tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody for being patient. It's worth the wait.
Yeah, I like
It
that
is.
though. I like that intro. That was
I'm telling you,
that was
Chris.
Now is that circa the crew that you hired in DC?
Yes.
Or, we might have to give them a shout out.
Yeah, no,
that was more than even that little piece right there. That was more than what was done for the New York piece.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So
yes, correct.
yeah, I would. Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, they're not gonna get a shout out until it's delivered. So that's gonna. I gotta wait.
I didn't mean now. I just meant at some point.
Okay, yeah. Because right now I'm like,
right. At some point, just fast forward your screen to the credits and just like wherever their name comes up, you're like, those are the guys right there.
Absolutely. All right, there it is, folks.
Jaylee asked, when are we doing another one? When she hosts it, because she said she was going to host Atlanta when she had a backyard big enough. Didn't she? Remember she made that claim?
Oh, damn! I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that? That was a couple shows back, but she was like, I got land and space or something. She had.
Oh no, I missed that.
Remember, we was like, we could just do a pavilion in your backyard.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
no. Yeah. We'll be at the City Winery in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
COVID cases are rising.
Yeah. We're looking at late March. So we're looking at late March in Atlanta, City Winery. So there's that.
Okay.
All right, the kids are beating on the door. I gotta go.
Oh,
appreciate everybody for everything. We'll see y'all next time. Stay close. Let me see. He said SNL. Hello, Foolishness Friday. I'm telling you, it looks like that. It's TV ready. It's TV ready. All right, I'm gone.
All right then. All right.